The 3M 1860 is a cone-shaped particulate respirator and surgical mask. The 1860S is a smaller version of the 1860. Follow these instructions each time you don your respirator in order to achieve a proper fit. Begin by cupping the respirator in your hand, holding the metal nose piece at your fingertips. The straps should hang freely below your hand. Place the respirator under your chin with the nose piece up. While holding the respirator in place, pull the top strap over your head with the opposite hand and position it high on the back of your head above your ears. While still holding the respirator firmly on your face, pull the bottom strap over your head and position it around your neck below your ears. Make sure the straps are not twisted for increased comfort. Place the fingertips of both hands at the top of the metal nose strip and mold the nose piece to the shape of your nose using both hands. Push inward while moving your fingertips down both sides of the nose piece. Always use two hands when molding the nose piece. Pinching with one hand may result in improper fit and less effective respirator performance. Perform the following user seal check each time the respirator is put on. Cup both hands over the respirator, covering it as much as possible and being careful not to disturb the position of the respirator. Inhale and exhale sharply. If air leaks around the nose, readjust the nose piece for a more secure seal and repeat the user seal check. If air leaks around the respirator edges, adjust the position on the face and the straps along the sides of the head. Repeat the user seal check. Do not enter a respiratory isolation or other hazardous area where respirators are required until you are assured you have a proper fit. If you have difficulty achieving a fit, review the respirator user instructions located inside the packaging or refer to the instructions on the 3M 1860 Wear It Right poster to be sure that you are following the correct procedure. If you are still unable to achieve a fit, see your supervisor or representative from your infection control, employee health, or safety department. Do not enter a hazardous or infectious area. To properly remove the respirator, do not touch the face piece. Slowly lift the bottom strap from around your neck up and over your head while keeping the respirator seated against your face. Lift off the top strap. Carefully remove the respirator without allowing the outside of the respirator to come in contact with your body, and perform hand hygiene. 3M recommends you practice this removal procedure until you are proficient and comfortable with the procedure and before actual use of the respirator for the first time. Leave the hazardous area immediately and replace the respirator if it is damaged, difficult to breathe through, or contaminated with blood or body fluids. Follow your facility's infection control policies and procedures for guidance on how frequently you should replace your respirator. Follow the proper fitting procedures each time you wear the respirator. When in doubt, review the user seal check instructions. If a proper fit cannot be achieved, do not enter the area requiring respiratory protection. Follow up with your supervisor. Keep in mind that when you are wearing a respirator, it helps reduce potential exposures if the respirator fits you properly, you wear it during all times of exposure, and use of the respirator is under an effective respiratory protection program as required by OSHA 29 CFR 1910.134. Contact your 3M sales representative or call the 3M Healthcare Customer Helpline for information on personal protective equipment, including the respirators described in this training,